Dear soul of light, if you're hearing this right now, it's not by chance. The universe brought you here. You can feel it. There's something in the air, something deep in your chest that stirs every time the silence grows louder. It's almost like someone far away is calling your name without even speaking. The angels wanted me to remind you that connection you feel? Yes, it's real. And the person you long for? They're closer than you think. Before you keep listening, I want to invite you to do something small that helps this message reach others. If at any point this touches your heart, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. And if this message truly speaks to you, leave a comment saying thanks, which means so worth it. Or consider becoming a channel member. It helps us keep this space alive with love and light. Now take a deep breath for a moment. You've been feeling a presence, haven't you? Something inside you calling out for someone who's not physically here yet, but who is already around you energetically. The angels showed me that there's someone who thinks about you in the quietest, most unexpected moments. Someone who also feels there's something beyond explanation pulling the two of you together. You've tried to silence it, hide it, push it down, but it doesn't fade. That's because it didn't come from your mind, it came from your soul. This bond wasn't born today, it's only now waking up. That's why you feel it, even when everything is still. Even without a name, you know the energy. And the angels asked me to tell you, this soul feels it too. But what if I told you, the waiting is almost over? What if the longing, the ache, the dreams weren't just emotions, but signs that the universe is already in motion, already guiding them to you? There's a shift happening. Not just inside you, but between you. The energy is getting stronger, brighter, more alive. And when that happens, it means a reunion is close. No, you're not imagining this. And no, you're not alone in it. The other half of this connection feels just as restless. There's someone out there carrying the same ache, living through the same quiet moments filled with a strange kind of missing, not knowing where it comes from. The angels are whispering in their ears too. They're preparing the path, clearing the blocks. Maybe you've already felt him in dreams. Maybe it's that name you keep hearing. That song that always plays. That number that keeps showing up. That's not madness. That's not exaggeration. These are signs. And when signs start appearing this often, it means something's opening. Everything that once felt far away is moving closer now. But wait. Before you go on, take a second to look within. That longing you feel? It's not just yours. He feels it too. That same stirring that keeps you up at night is stirring in him somewhere in the world. The angels are weaving this moment so that your souls can recognize each other, maybe even in the eyes of a stranger the first time you meet. So, why now? Why is this message reaching you today? Because your heart asked for it. Because your soul is ready to receive. And because the angels heard you. They heard every loose thought, every quiet hope, every night you looked at the sky and wondered if this love is still worth waiting for. Yes, it is. And more than that, it's coming. What's about to happen isn't something you can force or plan. It's something that's being built in the unseen. But soon, it will become seen. And when it does, it will all make sense. Every tear, every moment of doubt, every lonely night, it all turns into an answer. An answer that lives in a gaze you haven't met yet, but already recognize. I know, sometimes it feels like the whole world forgot what real love is. You look around and see empty connections, broken promises, people giving up on each other without even trying to understand. And deep inside, a question hits you. Does my soulmate even exist? Will they ever really come? Those questions don't show up for nothing. They're born from a heart that's waited too long, given too much, and deep down, just wants to be found. There are days when hope feels small, almost gone. You wake up, try to distract yourself, keep your mind busy, go on with life, but something's still missing. No job, no friend, no achievement fills that space. It's not neediness. It's not desperation. It's that raw feeling that something, someone out there still belongs to you, still hasn't found the way back. And even when you try not to feel it, you still do. Because it's not time to give up. And in this back and forth, between believing and not believing, the exhaustion creeps in. You've thought about shutting your heart off, haven't you? You've considered giving up on the dream, maybe accepting that walking alone would be easier. But no matter how much you try, something stronger keeps pulling you back. And that's what the angels want you to understand, that quiet resistance inside you is proof that the love you're waiting for is also waiting for you. You know those moments when an emptiness hits you out of nowhere? Like nothing has color anymore, like everything just feels like a quiet gray loop? That's when the soul misses what hasn't arrived yet. And that's when the angels work hardest in your favor. You might not see it now, but every silent tear, every unspoken prayer, every "when is it my turn?" it was all heard. None of your emotions were wasted. Even on the days when you feel forgotten, you're being remembered. Even when no one seems to understand the depth of what you feel, there's a higher force holding your hand. You've never been alone. Your soulmate has never stopped searching for you, even if they don't know exactly where you are. True love is like an invisible compass. No matter how lost, the right hearts always find their way back. If you've made it here, it's not because you lost the path. It's because you're closer than ever to finding what your heart has been calling for all this time. What still feels like silence is actually preparation. What still feels like absence is the universe aligning everything for your meeting. Do you feel the pull? He does too. And the angels are whispering, keep going. You didn't make it here by accident. If you're hearing these words, it's because the universe chose this moment to remind you of something essential. You are strong. Even when you're tired. Even with doubts. Even when your heart feels tight, you've faced the unseen. You've wrestled with silence. You've lived with absence, and still, you're here. Still waiting. Still believing. Still feeling. That's courage. And the angels see how strong you've been, even when it all felt like too much. That's why today they want to wrap you in a different kind of energy. A soft, steady presence. Something that cradles you from within and reminds you you are still being held. There's a greater force guiding your steps, even when it feels like you're standing still. Not all movement is visible. Sometimes, the soul is preparing for what the eyes can't see yet. And yes, someone is coming. But before that person shows up at your door, there's something inside you that's being healed. Because this isn't just about having someone. It's about being ready to recognize the right kind of love when it arrives. It's about not running when it feels real. It's about not hiding anymore. And the angels know you're almost there. You're not being tested. You're being shaped. The waiting isn't punishment, it's a building process. You've been hurt by love that wasn't meant to last. You've believed in promises that only left you emptier. But this time is different. What's coming now matches your energy. It's not just any love, it's the one with your name written on it. And he's also learning how to become someone better for you. The angels say it's safe to trust. Even if life has taught you to doubt. Even if your heart has had to protect itself. This connection doesn't need logic. It doesn't need effort. It exists in the place where distance doesn't matter. Where time never runs late. Where the meeting is already set. You're being prepared for something deep, and it's closer than you think. Let yourself feel that. Let yourself believe again, even if it's just for today. If you close your eyes right now and take a deep breath, you'll feel that presence too. Because he already feels you. And maybe the most beautiful part of all this is knowing that even without your name, this soul already has a space reserved inside you. The universe is responding, not in a rush, but in perfect timing. Have you stopped for a second to realize how much you've endured? Even with open wounds, you still smile. Even with doubt, you keep believing. That's not weakness, that's strength. And not just any strength. It's the strength of someone who carries light in their soul, someone with a rare heart, someone who hasn't lost the ability to love, even after being hurt. The angels see that in you, clearly, even on the days when you feel invisible. There's a light around you. And it hasn't gone unnoticed. That's why this person is being guided to you. Because your energy can't hide, no matter how hard you try to protect it. It draws people in. It touches. It calls. And the most beautiful part of it all? Even without realizing it, you are already love before love even arrives. You're already vibrating exactly what you need to receive what you deserve. You don't have to become anything else to be loved. You don't have to force yourself into places that don't welcome you. What's real recognizes, accepts, and cherishes you. The angels show me that there's something overflowing inside you, your compassion, your sensitivity, your presence. Things the world often overlooks, but are treasures to someone who is truly ready to find you. You are more than the pain you've been through. More than the mistakes you've made. You are a soul expanding, a light transforming. And if someone couldn't see that before, it's because their eyes weren't ready. But now it's different. Now is a new moment. Now, the universe is placing someone on your path who will see what others never did. Someone who will feel it, recognize it, and choose to stay. Because they're coming with a clean heart and open eyes. And even though the road has been long, none of it was in vain. Every story that shaped you, every fall, every comeback, it all prepared you for this moment. You're capable of living real love because you became real with yourself. You've started seeing yourself with more kindness, treating yourself with more respect, and that changes everything. That opens the door to something new, something big, something that's meant to stay. So today, the angels want you to look at yourself with different eyes. Not as someone who's just waiting, but as someone who is already whole. Someone who doesn't love halfway, but with presence. With truth. With intention. That's the energy that's calling your soulmate to you. And they're listening. They're feeling it. And yes, they're coming. This connection you've been feeling. It's not ordinary. It's not a fantasy. It's not emptiness or longing. There's something much bigger behind it. A force that moves across lifetimes and dimensions. And even if the mind tries to question it, your heart already knows. It already recognized this presence, even if it doesn't have a face yet. This bond wasn't built here, it's simply awakened now. And what was mapped out in the unseen is starting to show in the seen. And when angels show this kind of connection, they don't do it for no reason. They don't bring these messages just to comfort, they bring them to prepare. Because it's close. Closer than you think. His heart is stirred too. His energy field is also reaching out. He wakes up with you in his thoughts, not knowing why. He feels a strong pull, but doesn't know where it leads. That's resonance. That's alignment. There's something that connects you too, even across distance. A meeting point in the soul that knows, without needing words. You may have crossed paths and not realized. Or maybe it hasn't happened yet. But the bond is already there. And that's why the absence feels so present. Because your souls are already connected. Now, the body just needs to follow the path the heart already knows. The angels say this reunion carries the power to transform. It's not just about romantic love. It's about healing, expansion, and purpose. This person isn't coming just to love you. They're coming to build with you, to grow with you, to awaken parts of you that you forgot were there. Soulmates don't arrive to repeat old stories. They show up to begin a new cycle. You feel it, even if you can't explain it. You feel like there's someone out there who completes you in silence. Who understands you, even without having met you yet. Who shares similar dreams, similar wounds, a longing that has no name. And this person is real. Already on their way. Already preparing for you in the same way you've been quietly getting stronger without even realizing. This isn't just any story. It's one written on deeper layers, where nothing is random. Time may have separated you, but energy kept you connected. And now that your frequencies are finally syncing, nothing can stop it. That feeling that something is about to happen? It's not your imagination. It's a sign. And if you feel it, you know it. Before the reunion happens, it's important to look inward. There are still parts of you that are learning how to trust, how to let go, how to allow. And there's nothing wrong with that. The pain you've carried was real. The wounds left marks. But now the angels are asking you, start releasing what no longer belongs to you. Start facing what you've avoided. Because the love that's coming doesn't match old baggage. It needs space to bloom freely. Take care of yourself the way you would take care of that person if they were already here. Give yourself the love you've always wanted to receive. This preparation isn't about becoming perfect. It's about allowing yourself to be who you are, without masks, without the weight, with truth. If you can, give yourself some sacred time. Meditate. Write about what you feel. Listen again to the music that once stirred your soul. Reconnect with who you were before the world taught you to shut down. Forgive what's still holding you back. Not for those who hurt you, but for you. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a weight that's no longer yours. And the angels are showing you that when you let go of those chains, you make space for what's already on its way. Love can't enter where fear still lives. It needs openness. It needs surrender. And you're more ready than you think. Nature can help with this process. The simple touch of the earth, the wind on your face, sunlight on your skin. All of that heals. All of it brings you back to your essence. And the more grounded you are in what's real, the easier it is to recognize someone who vibrates on that same truth. This soulmate isn't coming to fill a void, they're coming to overflow with you. But for that meeting to be deep, light, and true, you need to be whole. And if you ever feel lost again, remember you have guides. The angels are with you. And you can speak to them anytime. No special words, no ritual required. Just intention. Just an open heart. They hear you. They respond. Sometimes through a small sign, a vivid dream, an unexpected encounter. It all has meaning, even if you don't fully see it yet. Your healing is the gift you're giving your soulmate. It's the bridge between who you were and who you're ready to become. You deserve love that's light. Love that's real. Love that gives back. And that love is coming at the same frequency you begin to heal, to honor yourself, to respect your heart. Don't rush the process, but don't close your eyes to it either. What's meant for you is already on its way. The soul feels urgency, but the heart knows how to wait. That's one of the hardest lessons when it comes to true love. Because when the connection is strong, the absence weighs heavy. You want to run toward it, speed everything up, make it happen now. But soul-deep love needs time. It has to mature over there while you grow over here. It's like a seed breaking through where your eyes can't yet see. Patience doesn't mean settling for loneliness. It means trusting the process. The angels are showing you that the time that feels empty is actually being used to align the details, to heal what's not ready yet, to shape the path with precision. It's hard to see this on the days when silence screams, but that's exactly when faith needs to speak louder than doubt. Not everything that's delayed is being denied. Sometimes, what takes time is actually protecting you. You don't want just any reunion. You want the one where someone looks into your eyes and recognizes you, where they meet you and understand without needing explanation. And for that to happen the right way, the timing must be right. Souls need to be free, whole, and clear. And that is happening right now, even if you can't see it yet. Take a deep breath. Trust again. You've come so far. You've waited so long. It won't all fall apart now. Not when it's this close. The angels are putting everything in place. The answers will come not with noise, but with peace, with softness, with that quiet feeling of this is it when you least expect it. Avoid comparison. Every soul has its own rhythm, its own process. What's meant for you won't get lost, even if others find love first. Even if your journey seems slower. The story being written for your life can't be copied. It's unique, tailored to your soul's path. And when it finally arrives, you'll understand why the wait was worth every second. Nothing is out of place. Even the pain you feel today plays a role. It's making you more aware, more open, more ready to receive. The soulmate coming your way doesn't just want your presence, they want your truth, your depth, your spirit. And right now, you're exactly where you need to be. There are things the universe says, but not with words. It speaks through feelings, through synchronicity, through that number that keeps showing up, that name that appears out of nowhere, that smell that brings a memory you can't quite place. The angels are always speaking, but their language doesn't go through logic, it goes through the soul. And once you start noticing it, everything shifts. Have you noticed it? There are signs all around you, all the time. And they start showing up more often when the connection is getting closer. Your heart becomes more sensitive, your thoughts more intense. Sometimes, out of nowhere, your chest tightens and you don't know why. Other times you wake up feeling like you had a powerful dream, even if you can't remember it. None of that is random. It all carries a message. The soulmate that's searching for you is sending signs too. Messages that move through time, distance, even matter. You two are connected by a frequency that can't be broken. And when that frequency intensifies, the universe begins to conspire. People cross your path. Situations repeat. Coincidences become too obvious to ignore. The angels want you to stay aware, because when you're paying attention, the truth starts revealing itself. Pay attention to numbers, especially the repeating ones. 1111, 2222, 555, 333, these are spiritual codes. They're not just random. It's like the universe saying, keep going. You're on the path. Also, listen to songs. Some lyrics hit deep, and it feels like someone wrote them just for you. That's a sign too. And when the air feels strange, pause for a second. Ask yourself, is this feeling mine, or someone connecting with me right now? The answer always comes. The bond between you begins to show itself even before you physically meet. These are silent messages. Words unspoken, but deeply felt. Shared sensations with no logical explanation. And yes, it's real. Very real. So don't doubt what you feel. Don't dismiss that sudden chill, that tear that falls without reason, that thought that pops into your head from nowhere. The spiritual world is opening up to you. And the more open you are, the more signs will appear. The soul that's looking for you is getting closer every day, and the universe is doing everything it can to make sure you see it. If this message felt like a hug, it's because your soul already knew. What you're looking for is also looking for you. Don't be afraid to keep believing. Don't let time dim the light of what's being prepared for you. Sometimes, the wait is just the universe protecting you from distractions, from shortcuts that would only pull you off track. The soul that belongs to you is now closer than ever. And now that you've listened all the way through, I want to invite you. From the heart, if something in this touched you, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a like so this energy can keep flowing and reach others who need it too. And if this message was for you, drop a comment that says thanks. If you'd like to stay closer to this energy, consider becoming a member of the channel. This isn't just about words, we're sharing faith, intuition, and real hope here. You don't need to do anything more to deserve this love. Just allow it to find you when the time is right. The connection already exists. The energy between you is vibrating powerfully. You can feel it in the small details. In how the universe has been moving closer to you lately. In how certain things keep happening with uncanny timing. That's not random. That's a calling. And when he arrives, you'll remember this message. You'll remember each sign, each detail, each whisper from the invisible that gave you the strength to hold on. The love that's coming brings healing, truth, and presence. It won't ask you to shrink. It won't leave you waiting in uncertainty. It will arrive with the ease of someone who already knows the way to your heart. In the meantime, keep choosing yourself. Keep being the kind of person you'd want to meet. That's the frequency that attracts what's real. The angels are still here, by your side, opening doors you didn't even know existed. Everything you felt while hearing this, it wasn't just imagination, it was connection. And what's about to come will prove it in a way no message could ever fully explain. And now, if you feel called to dive even deeper, the video that's about to appear on your screen might show you a sign you've been missing. And it could be the confirmation your soul has quietly been waiting for. Don't leave without watching. This might be the answer you've been asking for in silence.